Yeah, I moved to Rochester, moved around. I got divorced last year, so I kind of made a move around a bit. And I lived with my parents for a while. I was in between houses. Kind of awkward. I'm in my mid-30s, they're in their late 60s. So the upside of living with them is they have a few minor health issues, and their medicine cabinet is the best drug stash the world has ever known. I'd be home alone, bored on a Wednesday night, and just pull out bottles and start Googling them and see what they do. But I got to the point, I'm such a bad son, I wasn't even like happy what was in their medicine cabinet. I would start suggesting drugs they should get prescribed so I could have access to them. So my dad would be like, I have arthritis in my right hand. You know, OxyContin. I'd take care of that, you never even know it's a problem. But my dad unfortunately chose other ways to try and do the late male bonding thing other than drug use. He took me deer hunting when I was a little with him. I'd never been deer hunting before, but I wanted to give it a fair shot for the old man. So we're out there, it's like the second day. I'm sitting in the woods at 7 a.m., freezing my ass off, and I realized, you can buy meat. They have it like right at Webster's, the whole aisle. And it's not nearly as cold as it is out here. So I left them in the woods. I mean, really, do I even look like a deer hunter? I don't look much of a woodsman. I think what the term is, they call it now is metrosexual, I guess, is what the kids call it. Which means, technically means that I'm straight, but I care about my dress and my appearance. But what it really means is I'm gay in every way except the important one. This is kind of a double-edged sword for my girlfriend, because I will take her to Macy's and spend 2 hours in the Calvin Klein section asking if my ass looks okay in these jeans. Which is really annoying. But on the other hand, I will always carry a purse. Because I picked it out for her. And it matches my boots. So, no, I do have a girlfriend now. She's a bit younger than me, though. I'm 35, she's 10 years younger than me. I have some advice if any of you guys are looking for the younger girlfriend. There are certain phrases you should avoid if you're dating someone a decade younger than you. When I was your age. If you have anything like arthritis, bursitis, really anything ending in itis, just keep that to yourself. Not interested. If you have to pull gray hairs out of your ears, go to another room. Doesn't work. If you have like embarrassing old man injuries, like we all do, anybody past 30 has some embarrassing injury, like I don't know, if for instance you separated your collarbone while reaching in the back seat to give your 2-year-old daughter her pinky so she'd shut the fuck up on the way to the mall. Just lie, say that it's not biking or water skiing or something like that. I'm also a writer, like Eileen is, so I think Eileen can testify most of our days is spent sitting and watching TV. Waiting to cash impossibly large checks. It doesn't happen very often. But yeah, I watch a lot of cable news. And what's frustrating about cable news lately is it's all celebrity news. That's all they talk about. And watching the celebrity news with Tiger and everybody, I just realized I want to go to rehab. Because apparently, you can fuck up your life beyond all recognition. You go to rehab, it's all forgiven. It never happened. But the problem I have is they have rehab for sex addicts, they have rehab for drug addicts, they have rehab for people with anger management issues. They don't have rehab for what's wrong with me. So I'm just an asshole. They have invented asshole rehab. But they really should. I just want to go into like the room of my peers and say, my name is Bryan and I'm an asshole. And just be forgiven for everything I've done wrong. I want people to say things like, what do you think of Bryan? Oh, he's kind of an asshole. Well, yeah, but he's working on it. in the program, he's following the steps. We don't get that. Don't you think, like, kind of as a whole, this country kind of, everybody needs asshole rehab too, though? Because Americans are kind of the assholes of the world. I moved around a lot. You can always spot us. We've got more guns than everybody else. We've got more money than everybody else. We've got more food than everybody else. And we will not hesitate to rub your face in it. I think the ultimate personification of this is the potato gun. Anybody had potato guns when they were kids? Little PVC pipe guns you shoot potatoes on. Half the world is starving, and we're just shooting our food off into the sky. I mean, a family of 4 in Africa could live on that potato for a week, and I'm using it to break my neighbor's window. Fuck you, Sally Struthers. Yeah, one of the things I learned other than that Americans are often assholes when I lived in Europe, I just like that they're a lot more relaxed than we are about a lot of things. They're especially relaxed about their drug laws over there. And what I don't get, I'm kind of a student of history, how did marijuana even become illegal in this country in the first place? I really don't understand. There's somebody applying. It's become semi-legal now, at least for medical use. But I just don't get it because all of our founding fathers were just a bunch of potheads, all of them. Look, Thomas Jefferson wrote papers about legalizing marijuana. George Washington grew pot on all of his farms. He won awards for the pot he grew on his farms, actually. And Ben Franklin, I think you take Tom's papers and George's pot and just rolled up and burned it. Because he was a pimp, he was in everything. You don't need to read a lot about Ben to know this. Just look at all that shit he invented. Only a pot would be that prolific. Like the wood stove. I think that was the world's best bong and just got way out of hand. Realize it's shovel enough that you can heat your house too. He invented bifocals. I don't think that was because he couldn't see. I just think he thought it looked really trippy when you go like this. The thing he's most famous for is he discovered electricity. So think about it. That means in the 1770s, whatever it was, with no knowledge of how weather works, how electricity works, anything, dude just decides, go out and catch a lightning bolt, put it in the bottle. Only a pie would think that was a good idea. I just had this image of like him and his son standing in a rainy field somewhere. His son's like, what are we doing tonight? That was going to be awesome. I'm going to take this pole, I'm going to put it up in the sky, I'm going to tie a kite to it, put my key on it, put it up in the sky. Lightning's going to hit it, it's going to go down in the rod, it's going to be awesome. But as Lennon says, it works. Lightning hits it, goes down the rod, discovered electricity. Great moment in our history, no doubt. But I think it was probably ruined when Ben realized it was time to go home. And he's like, where are my keys? Oh. Scheiße. Thanks, everybody. I'm Bryan. Come on, keep it going for Bryan. That shit was funny. I didn't mention that I misplaced my keys too.